Today, lesson 37C, equivalent exponent expressions. We have dealt a lot this year with expressions and the idea of equivalency. And as of late, our focus has been with exponents. So we kind of put everything together in this lesson. And after today, we have one more lesson for the year. And that lesson will revolve around the fact that so far, every exponent problem we've done, we've had a numerical base. But what happens instead of a numerical base if we have a variable as a base? Well, reality is nothing changes. Nothing at all. Okay? So tomorrow's focus will be on bases that are variables. All right, so background knowledge. Yesterday we went through the patterns that all of you had noticed as we were going through these exponent lessons. And so we came to the conclusion that when multiplying like bases, we keep the base the same and add the exponents. In division problems, when dividing like bases, keep the base the same and subtract the denominator exponent from the numerator exponent. And when we have a power to a power, when raising a base with a power to another power, keep the base the same and multiply the exponents. That works obviously with positive exponents and negative exponents. And that's what we talked about yesterday. So first problem for today. Madison tried to simplify an expression step by step. So this was her expression, and then she simplified through the next three steps. The question is, where is Madison's mistake? Is it in step 1? Is it in step 2? Is it in step 3? Or did she not make a mistake? Let's take a look at that carefully. First of all, did Madison make a mistake? Yes or no? Yes. All right. Which step? Step 1, because that's 6 to the negative 9 power should not be 6 to the negative 9. What should it be? 6 to the 0. So here's what I want us to do for each of these. Let's answer the question, which is step 1, and then let's fix where the error is. So instead, let's just kind of take this problem down here. This should be 6 to the 0 power to the 4th. And of course, that's going to be 6 to the 0 power. Because remember, when we have a power to a power, we multiply exponents. And 0 times 4 is 0. So let's fix the error wherever it happens to be. Okay? All right. Everybody try. Number 2, Chris tried to simplify an expression step by step. The question is, where is the mistake? Step 1, step 2, step 3, or he didn't make a mistake. All right, so where's the mistake in this one? Step 1? Yes or no?
No.
Step 2?
No.
Step 3?
No.
So he didn't make a mistake? Is that right? Okay, right. He did not make a mistake. So we don't have to fix anything there. All right, so the rest of this lesson, the last 7 problems all revolve around the same idea. You're trying to figure out where the mistake is, and if there is a mistake, then I want you to fix the mistake, okay? And I want you to do all 7 of these with your shoulder partner. I'll get back to you in about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll go through all of them, okay? Number 3, Natalie tried to simplify an expression step by step. The question is, where is the mistake? Well, obviously in this one, there is a mistake because when we have a power to a power, which is essentially what we have right here, we should have 6 to the 7th to the 2nd, and that is clearly not 6 to the 9th power. That would be 6 to the 14th power. So the mistake is right there in step number 2. Number 4, we have this. And Fred tried to simplify an expression step by step. Those are the steps. He's claiming that 27/64 is the answer. And It is not the answer. Step number 3 is where the mistake is there. And then, changed it up a little bit. You're trying to find all of the expressions that are equivalent to 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4. Well, A is, B is, D is, and of course that would be it. Number 6, you were kind of doing the same thing. Which of those are equivalent to 1/4 to the 6th? Well, C is, and D is. Both C and D. And this is a lead-in to tonight's homework because you're going to be doing the same kind of thing in the first block of problems. Number 7, which of those are equivalent to 8 to the negative 3? B is, if you simplified that, and that is the only one. Number 8, same idea. Which are equivalent? A is, B is, and that is it. And number 9, which are equivalent to 1/12 times 1/12 times 1/12 times 1/12? A is, C is, and that is it. And we are finished.